Bryce, are you not working? Oh, you're probably snowed in from work too. I was like, why are you watching my weird synthesizer live stream? How's the married life, dude? I don't think I've seen you since your wedding. We gotta hang out. We gotta get together. Oh, you're at work? Working hard. Woo! This is such a weird way to get caught up, isn't it? Like, I just see you writing in text and I'm... The future is now, am I right, guys? All right, give me some patch suggestions. An adjective and a noun pairing. Something that you want me to try to patch up in 5 minutes. God, I love my case. Look at that big, beautiful case. It's gorgeous. Absolute random. All right, Bryce. My cousin Bryce gave me absolute random. What's funny, Bryce, is one of the main kind of a lot of these things are they're sources of voltage, and you use that voltage to control different things. All these different little modules have different jobs. And one of the most fun and used types of control voltage source is actually a random voltage generator. So that was perfect. So Bryce says random. What was it? Absolute random. So we are going to do absolute random, which is probably, honestly, Bryce, not going to sound that good if I go absolute random. But I'm going to do it anyways. I'm also going to use the oct, which I've been using a lot in all these patches. And I think it's going to contribute to the randomness in a really interesting way, because it's a bunch of different LFOs that are not in time with each other. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to put that through a VCA. And I'm going to put that VCA out into, you guessed it, a Chronoblob 2 delay. And now I'm going to use a random voltage source to trigger the opening of that VCA, so the opening of when the sound comes out. And then I'm also going to use random voltage to control the pitch of a melody. And two more connections, and we'll have sound in theory. Let's see what happens. So technically, Bryce, the melody that you're hearing right now is absolutely random. There's no human being making choices on what note comes next. It might not be absolutely random because I am doing it in a specific key, so it sounds musical. Here, I'll show you what it sounds like. If I don't make it musical sounding, let's just do this. Watch this. Hear the difference? So I put it through a different module to make it a particular key. So now it is absolute random. But it just doesn't quite sound as good in my opinion. Now listen, watch this. So we'll just take that random voltage out and we'll just throw it through what's called a quantizer. It's quantizing to a particular key. See how much more musical that sounds? Oh, I don't think I set a timer for this, but I think I have some more time still. This sounds really cool though, I like it. Let's make it weird. Right? It's better with the quantizing to it. It's just more musical that way. Sorry, something about our human brains like to hear things that are in ooh, that's kind of spooky there. Let's see, which one is that? Yep, that's the one I wanted. Let's see what it's like with this one. So, what made me go with like absolute random? Obviously, I did the Turing machine for that, which is the random voltage generator. So it's randomly selecting when the sound comes out, and it's also changing a note randomly. But those are happening at the same time. So every time the sound comes out of the amplifier, the note will be different. So that's random. And then I'm also using 4 different pieces of control voltage from one module called the OCHD, OCHD, made by DivKid and Instruo, and those are all LFOs that are not in sync with each other. So, yeah, got a bunch of random stuff. While this isn't random, I'm using 2 different delays that are not at all in sync with each other. So, I tried to find a way to take random aspects and put it into something that still has some semblance of form. Because if it's formless and completely patternless, most people will not enjoy listening to it. There are some weirdos out there. Alright. That's absolute random, as submitted by my cousin Bryce, who was watching his weird cousin's live stream while at work. I really like how this one turned out, though. Thank you, Bryce. They don't always turn out well, and I like this one. God, I watch myself on my personal account down here, so I can see what you guys are saying to me. And I keep forgetting I have this stupid mustache. And I'll catch a glimpse of it and I'll be like, oh, why is real world Super Mario sitting in front of me? I kind of look like Super Mario, right?